Building Community is a video series developed by the Chester Housing Authority at the outset of the COVID-19 outbreak. It is one of the numerous communication mechanisms initiated in order for the Chester Housing Authority to keep in contact with its residents, staff, and the general public during an extended time of isolation.
People want to be associated with people who do good and know what they're doing.
What would you expect somebody to say to you if they wanted their business connected with the Chester Housing Authority?
First of all, nothing's free. It costs. There was substantial amount of money to get these businesses in place here. And so any potential new business they have to understand that. They have to know that it's not just going to be the housing authority opening up its money tree that doesn't exist and say, here you go.
You used to be, we were just associated with housing. We're a housing authority, understandably. But as the years went by, and like everybody, we had to figure out ways of sustaining our business. And we needed more rental income. We had some space that we could work with. So we developed commercial spaces. So now we have additional tenants to the residential tenants we already had. And the businesses we've brought in have done well.
We have been looking forward to grow our business. I had an opportunity to meet up with Steve Fischer, and he put us off for a week. He said it was other candidates, and it didn't take long for him to give me a call back, and we got together and we made things happen.
I've been kind of thinking about, now that we're empty nesters, thinking about taking it on a different pathway anyway, and actually having a brick and mortar building versus doing it at different events and different salons and things like that. So once that opportunity opened up, we just seized the moment.
We're located in the Ruth L. Bennett homes on 1402 Lock Terrace, Suite 144. It's right off of Carla's Lane, right across from the Singer building. We've been here since 2013. We're a family business. My wife, her two sisters have been educators in the city of Chester for over 20 years.
What's it mean for the Housing Authority to have these kinds of businesses operating right there where people live?
These businesses are spread out all around the city, and we have large scale properties all around the city, and it seems just about every one of them has some new business, or at least in recent years, having opened up there. That's stuff that didn't exist before. What does that do? Yes, it serves the immediate surroundings, the communities where our residents live, but it also brings people in from outside that are interested in their businesses, and it creates the kind of interaction that we want our communities that we manage to be having, with the greater community, city of Chester and beyond. There are some other businesses that we ourselves run, like the Bennett Farm. There's the Anumi exercise programming that happens on a nightly basis, at least till COVID-19 came along. Really, when all's said and done, there's probably more than a half dozen actual businesses that are working under our auspices. Prior to Tamara and James being downstairs, we had a dental office for 7 years. The cafe, childcare, whatever business we're talking about, if it's existing in Chester, then it's bringing people to Chester that would not have otherwise come here. We
have been fortunate to, to interact with the children in this community and outside of this community. Although we get a lot of our clientele, so to speak, comes more on the outskirts of where we're located, and that's fine because we give them something to take home to their neighborhoods, and then that's how we draw new clients just through the parents that's outside of this area.
As far as the notion of people from the outside come in, I'd like to go back to Tamara for a minute. I know recently she told me about a whole group of folks that came down from New York City one weekend, just to get her services there. You were well known before you came here. You had existing clientele, and they, I think you'll probably tell us something to the effect that they will be following you to Chester.
I'm originally from New York, so I have connections in New York. So they come every weekend. Actually, usually every weekend, there's someone traveling down, and at least 5 to 8 people that come together and they get the services. Each room is individually designed. So in one room, there's hair care. In another room, there's manicure and pedicures. In another room, there's waxing. In another room, there's massage therapy. And then in another room, there's facials and body sculpting. So people are able to get multiple services at the same time.
Mr. Wise himself has been really helpful to us throughout the whole our stay here with the Housing Authority.
If we provide a good service to our business partners and to our residents, people know about it.
The opportunity that we have been presented with this partnership with the Housing Authority, you can ask for better landlords or better bosses, I can say, even though we're the bosses of our own business, but they are the overseers of this community.
People want to be associated with people who do good and know what they're doing.